Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do under these very difficult circumstances. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including the 1976 home shirt that inspired this season's home kit, the 1980 FA Cup final Trevor Brooking shirt that inspired this season's away kit. There's also the Boys of 86 in there. There's the Paolo Di Canio 99-2000 kits in there. Some very nice commemorative Bobby Moore stuff. So go check those out, guys, along with Umbro and Admiral track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts. Any purchases you guys will be making, the commission that the channel would normally get will be going directly to the NHS. So thank you very much for your continued support as always. You'll be helping those that are helping us. So what I wanted to do today, guys, is I wanted to read out the just a few little bits and pieces of the official West Ham statement about COVID-19. Okay, they basically said that the first team playing squad, led by Captain Mark Noble, Nodal, honestly, sunbathing's got to me, are supporting the effort by deferring a percentage of their salaries during this period of postponement. So some may be taking the 30%, some may be taking 5%, some may be taking 2%, some may be taking 15%, we just don't know. And it's quite good from that point of view that they're actually saying that. Joint Chairman David Sullivan, David Gold and fellow shareholders have agreed to inject £30 million cash to help ensure stability. Now, as Gonzo said in his very good video, as he always does, a little while ago, this is basically inflation of shares, but not actually purchasing any more shares. Very good thing to do, because bearing in mind it was floating around when we played Arsenal that we were looking at a £40 million loss at that point. So £30 million going into the club is helping with that, and also is going to be obviously helping the normal staff members, you know, the cooks, the physiotherapists, the cleaners, etc., helping them keep their 100% wages in these very difficult times. Manager David Moyes, Vice Chairman, well, should be Chairwoman, really, technically, Vice Chairwoman Karen Brady, and Chief Financial Officer Andy Mollett, as I've talked about in the when I've reviewed the account statements. He's the only time he pops up in documentation. Are taking a 30% reduction in wages as well. So I really admire West Ham for what they've been doing. Now, I've been always, as you guys know, I'm always happy to criticise when criticism is needed to be made, both constructive and sometimes negative. But I also praise people when it's required, and it's very required with West Ham at the moment. They have done absolutely everything right so far, and I thought I would ever say this about the people that run our club. They have done everything absolutely right. They're making sure that the people that really make the club tick are employed, making sure that their families have got food on the table, clothes on their back, enough electricity to watch TV. You know, it's brilliant. I absolutely praise the club for doing this, and praising David Moyes as well for, again, as a manager should be, you lead by example, and he's been fantastic through this. He self-isolated when the story came out, I should say, that Arteta tested positive. He went straight into isolation for that, and hats off to David Moyes for doing that. I've got massive respect for him and big respect for the people that are in charge of the club at the moment, because they are doing everything right. When you're seeing clubs like Newcastle, Spurs, and who else was it? There was another club that said they were going to follow their wages. I mean, obviously Liverpool came out with that and they've retracted the statement, which I've gone through on a previous video which we've discussed. But yes, I'm very happy with how the West Ham are running the club. They're running the club the way they should be. So if they can get this right, hopefully they can get everything else right. But you never know. You never know with West Ham. That's the West Ham way. You just literally never know what the hell is going to happen. Guys, as always, put your comments in the comments section below. It's been a bit of a shame that we've lost a few subscribers over the last couple of weeks. But it's understandable because there's not that much really to properly talk about. But there is going to be a conversation going on tonight, as I said, on the video they put up last night. We will be doing watch-along with for the England games that the ITV and BBC are going to be putting out. So by all means, please join me for those. So the first one that I'm aware of is Sunday at 3 o'clock. So basically tomorrow afternoon, where we're watching the England versus West Germany game. I'm really, really looking forward to doing this with you guys. And also, please do share this content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it. If you like the video, then by all means, please do click the like button, because the more likes this video get, the more exposure the channel will get as well. Tonight at 9 o'clock, I will be going live with AJ from Kiwi Hammers, talking about everything. He's a good mate of mine. Give him some support. It's good to see that he's been getting some good subscriber counts over the last few days, because he's been making a lot of content, a lot of very good content as well, for that matter. So solidarity out to you, AJ, and I look forward to seeing you tonight, mate. And guys, those that are watching this as well, please do subscribe to the Kiwi Hammers TV channel, because he's a very, very good mate of mine, and he's very, very good content. Mumbles and ums and ers a bit more than I do, but guys, he's very, very genuine. He's a really, really good lad. So yeah, go and support him. If you want to support the channel, then by all means, please do have a look at the Patreon tiers that are in the link in the description below as well. Again, Rick, thank you very much for being the first Patreon. I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation that we had on Wednesday night that went out on Thursday. And by all means, guys, if you want to buy some merchandise, some very, very nice stuff in there as well. Some very nice t-shirts. The prices, as I said previously, I've reduced about as low as I can possibly get them to be. So yeah, by all means, go and check those out, guys. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. If I don't see you on Kiwi Hammers at 9 o'clock tonight, then I hope to see you tomorrow for the watch along of the England West Germany game. You take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Use your noddle. All the usual sort of stuff. And I'll see you very, very soon.